who's come to speak to us today. He's a principal lecturer, a senior researcher, and a coordinator for the Professional Project and Placement Master's Thesis at Otago Polytechnic in Auckland. And I will let him introduce himself and carry on from here. Femi, I'll let you know when you hit 15 minutes. We've got 5 minutes left.
Is my 15 minutes starting now?
I'll give you a minute.
Otherwise, I don't need it. Yeah, my name is Polytechnic, and I teach at Otago Polytechnic campus. So I'm just here today to come and share what I do. A little bit of research that I want to do. And the topic title is we try to examine the job satisfaction of customer service employees at Auckland airport. This is from my experience. I travel a lot, and most of the airports I go to, I see people struggling, especially in the US. They don't wear a very happy face because of the nature of American environment. So I decided to come and check what is happening in Auckland airport in terms of customer service. Now, the aim of this study was just to examine job satisfaction among airport customer service employees, just to see, despite the crowd and challenges, do they still employ what they do? Now, the objective was just to identify specific key factors that contribute to or hinder employee satisfaction. I have 2 research questions, which are, what are the factors that influence job satisfaction of customer employees, and how do the identified factors impact job satisfaction among them? Now, these are few literature extracted from the manuscript, looking at their focus and looking at their findings. The first one is trying to enhance employee engagement and customer retention and company performance. And that was my finding. And it was looking at recognition and reward. Does that motivate workers when they work? Now, Mary was trying to look at factors that influence job satisfaction in the hospitality industry. And, the focus of those professional development opportunity and working environment and salary was still really motivate students to really have a good look at their job. Now, these are few literature, I don't want to go so much into it. Now, the research design, try to use quantitative research and try to collect the data. The target population were customer service employees at Auckland airport. And I purposely sample out those that are supposed to participate. After 132 participants, and using questionnaire and countries was used to design. And the link generator was sent to participants to participate. Try to use reliability test, combat, alpha to test the items in terms of their reliability whatsoever before I go ahead. Now, I use descriptive statistics to just analyze all the data collected. Now, analysis now, in terms of demographic, we can see 20 to 29, it was 56 in terms of frequency, and that's 44% there. 50 years old, the older you are, the less your ability to work or to be employed. Now, female, married, less than 60%. This is just to test, to look at them in terms of demography. We are running the frequency and the percentage. And finally, try to check the reliability test and consistency. And according to Kronberg, anything between 0 to 1, the higher it goes, the better it is in terms of consistency. Right? And you can see all the items are all above 7, meaning that they are consistently consistent. Now, this is the first question we have. Now, looking at the mean and standard deviation in terms of responses. You can see this is work environment. When you get to airport, you cannot say that the work environment is okay because it's rowdy, sometimes it's noisy, but if that is what they do every time, they will enjoy it. So we that are coming there, we say, hey, because I sit in the office and I say, fine, this place is rowdy, but it may not be rowdy if that is part of their job. Now we have the question. The physical environment is comfortable and safe. You can see the mean standard. The mean. We say you have the resources and equipment that you need to work with. This is high, almost there. Now the noise level, this is low. We know that the noise level sometimes is distracting, even you as a passenger walking through. Now, have a comfortable break room where you can relax 4.8. So we just use all this in order of the mean, and the average is 393, meaning that they enjoy this somehow. I run a percentage distribution of participant responses to the survey question on the environment. Relative to those questions, and you can see, this is light blue, somehow strongly agreed, somewhat agreed. And if you look at this is 2020, this is 2010, and that's about 60 or 80 there. Constitutes that reflecting the question we asked over there. So we run this just to see in terms of percentage distribution. Another question was job benefit. They have job benefit to see, give them satisfaction in terms of the job they do. Some of them they are satisfied with the pay. And benefit package, that is mean of 4. Some we ask about my health insurance. If you are given a health insurance, which is affordable and provide good care, good coverage, 3.5. This is 4.3. My pay time, all policy is fair and generous. So we run this all together, we have 3.69 on the average. It's still very good. Now, I run another one in terms of percentage distribution of the data for the last page. You can see now, I can't go back to those questions, but in terms of strongly agree and strongly disagree, you can see 20, 20, 20, 80, meaning that majority of them, if I can go back to the question here, one here, majority of them here, majority of them here says, I feel appreciated. Is this the conclusion? Yeah. I'm satisfied with my job, that job benefit you can see. The first one said, the question, are you satisfied with your job, with my pay and benefit? Comes in here that strongly agree, somehow agree, and it's on the high. So that's what we run for that. We have another question from them. In terms of professional development, do they have professional development that is really making them to enjoy, or does it give them satisfaction? Now, my company offers me opportunity to learn new skills and development, 3.4. The highest here is, I am satisfied with the level of training and support received from my company, 3.7. I feel like I am making positive contribution to my company, 4.56. So on the average, we have 3.55. 3.55 is a little bit low, and I'm suggesting that that is the lowest in terms of the data we collected from them. This is the percentage distribution, and this is another question that we're asking in terms of interpersonal relationship within the job that they do. How do they feel about it? That's the question that when working with colleagues, I feel respected and comfortable asking questions, 3.6. And the next one is saying communication between customer service employees and other headquarters is clear and efficient, 3.9. So on the average, we have 3.74. Now, this is percentage distribution in terms of the data, the question we asked on me and started doing. I don't want to go into talking about everything like that. My time will be going. Now, here we ask another question in terms of, have they recognized the job? Did the management recognize them? Knows very well that they are contributing to the job they need to do. I feel appreciated by my manager, 3.45. I appreciate all my co-workers for all my work, 4.5, 4.32. And this is a little bit high. I feel like I'm a part of a team, 4.54. And you can see I feel like I'm making difference in my customer life, 4.6. So I'm proud to be a customer service employee at Auckland, 4.61. So this indicated that the fee being recognized and doing the needful. On the average, we have 3.98. And this is the percentage distribution of that question. And you can see it now. Question 1, which is I feel appreciated. You can see this is in terms of coloring, this and this, somewhat agreed, strongly agreed. About 20, 20 to 60, if you put it together. Second question, it says, I feel appreciated. This is about 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, almost 80 or 90. So, meaning that they all feel appreciated for the job that they do. Now, this is about job satisfaction. We have all those that I've been discussing about is about the factor that we feel will motivate them to be satisfied. Yeah. But here, we're talking about all we'll be asking them, everything they've been doing. How satisfied are they in terms of the job? And this is the question. Overall, I feel satisfied with my job, with a sense of belonging and community within the department. Yeah, we try to find out, you feel satisfied? Is it within yourself alone or within the colleagues that you work with? That's what we're trying to get. And you can see, agreed, 68 in terms of frequency, and strongly agreed, 16. All put together, that's about 70. That's about 84%. Now, we ask again, considering all the aspects of your job, how satisfied are you with your work at Auckland? Despite the fact that you claim that you are okay with your job, how satisfied are you? You can see now, 80 out of 126 participants claim that they were very satisfied. Claim that they were satisfied. Very satisfied 21. And this is 63%, this is 16%. If we sum it together, that's going to be about 80 something percent, no? 80% or something like that. Yeah. And we ask a question here. Based on your job satisfaction, now that you are satisfied, will you take that opportunity to recommend people to come and work in that organization? They say, yes, 56 out of 122 participants are highly recommended, 27. If you put the two together, this is about 63%. I think I'm right, 63%. And 44% plus 21%, that's about 64% of the total population. So in that case, we now wanted to find the base of average base. We try to get base. Recognition has 3.98. So we see this as the strongest influence for job satisfaction at Auckland Airport. Now, work environment, 3.93. Now, this is significant. It has a significant influence on employee job satisfaction at Auckland. Job benefits and interpersonal relationship. This is 3.74. It still somehow exhibits moderate positive influence for people, customer service working. But professional development, 3.55. This is the weakest factor. We know that if you work as a customer service, it might be difficult for you in terms of developing yourself, especially at Auckland, because it's a job that has shift and you can't predict. Now, in terms of participant satisfaction, 80.2 participants are satisfied with all aspects of their job. So they love it and they're doing it good. 66.7 participants are satisfied with their job with the sense of belonging and community within their department. Right. Now, 65 or 66 participants are satisfied and ready to recommend anyone to work as customer service officers at Auckland Airport. This is just the data that we analyze. Maybe practically we may get it if we are involved in their job. Now, these are the list of literature that I refer to based on